Hello everybody and welcome back to All the Mod 6 to the Sky. In this episode, we get back our sword from All the Mod 6. The most powerful thing you could ever wield. The Morgan sword from Mahou Tsukai. So, I hope you enjoy. So, today, we are going to be getting the most powerful sword in the entire game. We're getting the Morgan sword back, boys. And we're going to make it more powerful than it's ever been. Because I want to see what will happen if we were to leave the sword killing villagers overnight. I leave the thing for well over 8 hours. How strong will the sword get? Is there a cap of how strong it can get? We're about to find out, and we'll know everything about how strong the sword can get now in the next episode. But we need to get the sword, and that's what we're doing this episode. Now, I've prepared this area. This little square here, this is going to be where we're going to do our Mahou Tsukai, which is like doing our rituals and simple things. But this, because we need to throw a holy sword into a lake, or no, a regular sword into a lake, we actually have to make a lake, and the only way to make a lake is using a certain ritual, but the lake is absolutely massive. It is, I think, 9 from the center in each direction, so it's about like 19 in diameter in the entire thing. So I had to do some testing in creative to make sure I had that thing correct. So I ended up making this. Because I just didn't want a regular little lake just sitting in the middle of the island, or just off the edge of the island, I decorated out this big ring that will have this thing, and this will now give us a gap here. So it'll be a 1 block gap between this cobblestone slab and the actual lake. So that's cool. But there's a lot of things we need to do before we actually get the lake going. We need to actually get our mana built up. So, I have here, if we go to @Mahou, M-A-H, we have everything we have here. But I have bookmarked a few of the things that we are definitely going to be looking at today. We need to make the book, which is simple. We need to make ourselves a dagger, which is simple. We also need to make an attuned diamond, which is simple. And this attuned diamond is just going to be storing our mana as we use it. Now, we need to figure out ways of generating mana. So we can read this book, and this book will tell you everything that you need to know. But the best things that we're going to be using, and we're going to go straight into it, is Boundary of Life Drain. Or Drain Life. This is the most powerful spell for getting mana back. And it incorporates our mob farm. So, let's start working on it, shall we? So to get started, we're going to have to make a mortar and pestle. So pestle and a mortar, and then we have to make the actual whole thing. There we go. There we go. And the actual spell to make the Boundary of Life Drain is 2 iron and an emerald. So we need to make powdered emerald, and we get 2 for using a mortar and pestle. So this will allow us to set up 12 Boundary of Life Drain. And we need to set up double that, so we need 24 iron. There we go. We need to now use this, and I have bound my button to place a blood circle, so when you right click, you take damage. And I have bound it to my mouse button, so I can just do this, and just like spam a bunch of them down. 2 iron, 2 iron, 2 iron. I actually ran out of iron, but emerald, emerald, emerald. I need 2 more pieces of emerald. There we go. And now we need to right click each one. And oh god, you can already hear the carnage. This will pretty much just deal a ton of damage to these things. And it uses a tiny bit of mana to run it. Now, with our tuned diamond, this is where we will just sit here and just hold right click. Look at my mana. It's regenning faster than I can store it in this thing. And even if I use my macro to spam right click, look, the attuned diamond already has 2,000 in it. And to make this sword, we need the spell Power Consolidation. I'm wondering, am I going too fast? I might be going a bit too fast. Okay, let's slow it down a bit. Let's just let our mana build up. And let's look at the other things like Mystic Eyes of Fae Sight. This requires Powdered Eye and a Cloth. This thing will allow us to simply see the way lines, and it drains 100 mana on the cast. Okay, so we need a cloth. Now a cloth, I think it's just a piece of wool and the actual dagger. So make a few spell cloths. So let's go over here. So we know we want to put this down. We want to stab ourselves, put this down, and we want to create this. So Powdered Eye. So I need 4 of this. Actually, I think just 3. So 1, 2, 3. Shift right click, and it'll then create a spell. This spell, if we use it, oh my, that is one of the most luckiest things ever. Usually, you have to go a bit away to be able to find a way line. Like if I fly all the way off over here, actually that's going to be way too far. They usually connect, but just having one of these right in the middle of our base is actually huge. Oh. Now, I probably shouldn't have filled up my attuned diamond as quickly as I did, so I'm actually going to make another one. There's no harm having multiple. But, oh, you can see we just lost our face. It only lasts a little bit of time. So, let's make ourselves another one. Cloth, stab, down, 1, 2, 3, use. And I want to use the sight, and I want to like start spamming my mana, because Fae really do like it when you use your mana. Now, is it going to be like before, where I'm sitting here for hours and absolutely no Fae spawn? Because, actually, I should make this quickly. Mob imprisonment tool. I need to actually capture one of these guys so I can mob duplicate him. That's the whole point of why I made the mob duplicator last episode. Okay, it doesn't look like we're going to get one. Usually, they just spawn immediately. Like, that's what happened the first time I played this mod back in all the mod 6. They just spawned immediately. But I guess not this time. I guess let's make this lake. Maybe creating the lake would allow the Fae to spawn. And maybe I should actually have another Fae site going as I create it, and then it might summon a Fae. I believe the spell does require 2 emerald and a diamond. Or it's 2 emerald, or 2 diamond and 1 emerald. I'm not entirely sure. So I'm going to grab a couple of these. And I'm actually going to make a couple of these spells. 1, 2, 3. That's 3 Fae sight. So we'll have to use those in a minute. So let's look at the book. We want to do Power Consolidation. It's 2 diamond and an emerald. Now, we need to make sure we click the center of this island, or we're going to have a little bit of problem. So, that down, is that definitely the center? Yes. There's no going back once we do this. Well, actually, it probably is. I could just destroy it and then remake it. But I'd rather not do that. So, here we go. We need 2 diamond and an emerald. And I believe the minute I put this emerald in, it starts immediately. So, let's go. Yep, there it goes. It is now creating the lake. And, did I have enough mana? I think I did. Let me turn on my magnet, just so I can pick up all these torches. Here we go. And, oh, I forgot to activate the Fae sight. Damn it. You'd think with this many circles going, like, it would summon a Fae. But maybe as we're killing things, they might summon. Actually, let's just quickly read. How do we actually get one to appear? So, Fae sight. Very simply, this spell allows the player to see the ley lines and the Fae. It drains 100 mana from the caster on use. The Fae. The Fae are spirit-like creatures that occasionally roam the earth. Like ley lines, they can also only be seen with mystic eyes of Fae sight. Their laughter sounds like bells, and they drop Fae essence upon death. The Fae are particularly attracted to magic being performed on the ley points. They are breedable through the use of powdered catalyst. But the thing is, we don't want to breed them. Do I have to sit like right here? Like dead center in the ley line and then use this attune. Oh, that thing's actually a full. Well, we are casting spells from there. Now, I really need one of these guys to spawn. Oh yeah, and by the way, if you're wondering if the spell does create a dome underneath the actual lake, so it's not going to spill out into the void. So, to make this sword, it's literally just grabbing a diamond sword. I think it has to be diamond. And we just have to enchant it. Outlaw and capture. Of course, it gets capturing. I think it has to have a certain, like, holy spell. We'll just try this. I don't know if this actually matters or... Let's see. It apparently worked. Wait, did I just get shot at? Oh, it's right here. Did I get shot at? It sounded like I heard a bow and arrow or an arrow hit me. But anyway, we have now got, and you can see it used up some of our mana from our thing. And it used up, I think it actually used up that much and then plus this, so it used up a full 1,000 mana. But now comes the next part. We either have to kill, I think, a wolf or a horse. And I believe we might actually have to kill a wolf. I know a wolf works, but I'm not sure on how well if a horse works. So it looks like we are going to be, you know what, let's try both. We have horse bait and we're going to grab ourselves some wolf bait. If I know, there it is, wolf bait. And the bone. So, saplings. There we go. And I'm just going to have to plant a sapling and it's near water. So, I'm going to plant the sapling here. And this shouldn't, pray to God, don't break the sugarcane on me. Good. Since it's near water, this should work. I should just get a wolf. The bait will work and a horse. Bait will work and move out of range. Okay. So, we should be able to just sit right here. And we should see some wolves spawn. Okay, so a horse actually spawned. I think I'm too close for the wolf to spawn. But apparently the wolf, or the horse came as a baby. So, do we just use wheat to speed up its growth? Yes. Munch. Oh my god, we're already grown it. And we've already tamed it, so... Oh, this is going to be annoying. I'm so sorry, horse, but you have to die. If this doesn't work, I'm going to be so mad. Okay, so... Horses do not work. I thought I remember reading somewhere now horses do work. Unless I was mistaken about something else. Damn, this wolf is sure taking his time to be able to spawn. The horse was almost like immediate. He was like within the minute. But this wolf is just not happening. So I guess I'll just work on something else while I wait for the wolf to spawn. Let's work on other ways to regen mana instead of just using a farm. Say if you're not using a gigantic mob farm, how else do you generate mana? Well, you can use items, like the durability of items. So, let's see, what is it called? I'm not entirely sure what it is. Shared pain, treasury, power consolidation, weapon projectiles, mental displacement, staff of explosive mana. Ooh. Mana condensation. When the beam mode, staff damage accelerates the longer the beam is held. Ooh. I want this. I think this is the staff that we used at the end of all the mod 6 at Mahou. I think, how do we make it? It's one of these things. This guy. So we need to make this. So how do we make this? I need to make sure I do not use it on my island. Okay, so the staff of explosives. So 2 gold and a diamond. Cloth required. Okay, so cloth down. Dagger. Right click. Add this on. 2 of that. 2 of this. There we go. So this is explosive mana condensation. You are not spawning. Can I pick this up? I can. Let me move it to where the horse was. Okay. You know what? I really want to test out this spell. Let's go to the end. Actually, let's go somewhere where we know we're okay. Miles away from anything. Okay, so I think this explosion was massive, so let's go right in the center of this island right here. Alright, here we go. Oh my. The beam is growing. We should be safe from any damage. Actually, we can move. Do I just let go, or do I just keep holding? I'm gonna let go. Damn. That is massive. Why was there no explosion sound? I'm doing this again. And we just got an achievement, which I think is a reference to an anime. I think it's from Konosuba. Bakuretsu, la la la. Yeah. So, where might I actually try and use this on a dragon? I was thinking next episode we will work on, what's it called? Ore vein, or ore drills or something? That wolf bait is still there. Is it because it's nighttime? It's hardly because it's nighttime the wolf won't spawn, right? Oh, yeah, he spawned the minute it turned daytime. Fair enough. Okay, I'm going to put a couple of these things away in my backpack because I don't want to lose them. So, we need to actually change out the villagers now, so let's do that. This is the face side, I'll put that away. Let's change this out. So, come in here and change this to villagers. There we go. And I'm sorry, wolf, I am very sorry to have to do this, but oh, this is going to be so painful. I'm so sorry. Oh god. I reject my humanity. Okay. So, oh wait, give me back that diamond. Why does I need to figure out why stuff keeps going in there. Or is there anything I can get that will fill that slot? Because that's just getting annoying. Put this book away. Alright. So now we have the Morgan Sword, which is 7 damage. You know what? My idea of setting up overnight mob killing is not going to... Oh my god, look at the durability already. This is not good. This is not good at all. Vorpal. You know what, actually? I might need to kill villagers normally. This tiny iron golem is not going to do anything. Oh yeah, I never actually showed you this. I made the iron golem super tiny, so he can't do anything. Alright, golem. Goodbye. Alright, I want to kill a villager, so pop you and stick you in there. How many breads have you eaten in your life? So we were on 7, and now we are on 7.2. So we can just like keep killing villagers, and it will just like crazily increase our sword's damage. Like we're on 7.6. Now the enchantments we have are not great. Smite, sharpness, and beheading. So yeet, yeet, and I'm gonna yeet you and yeet you. I think also, hang on, hashtag sharpness. I know I have a. Ooh, I actually forgot I made these as I was enchanting my other sword. Wait, their durability is going up. 14, 15. Okay, we're on 17 damage now. It's almost one-shot on. So, does that mean... Does my sword's Oh god, another iron golem. So, the sword's durability goes up as you kill villagers. Oh, okay. So, it doesn't matter... So, once I get to the point where I can one-shot this many villagers, the durability of my sword should not matter. I think I'm killing more of them back here. So, we're on 20 attack damage, which almost one-shots everything. So, it's kind of at the point where we just need to have the balance between timing and the right amount of damage to make sure we don't accidentally break the sword. Like, just holding left click. Oh god, I need to be careful of doing that. But you can see the damage is already up on 30, and tapping it, like, slowly has a chance. Like, it's... I think the length of time held on the thing. So, we just need to be extremely careful. So, we're 47 now. And the best way would to be having a Indestructible Enchant. And the only way to get Indestructible Enchants, well, you remember the Eternal Stella. This thing, well, there's no world to go mine it, so... The only way to get it is doing... Oh, they've actually added a recipe! There was not a recipe for this before. We actually have to use the laser drill. So, next episode, we're going to set up a laser drill to get ourselves more resources, and especially this Stella Arcanium. Because I need to add Indestructible onto this thing as soon as I can. Like, let me see. Do I have Unbreaking? I probably have some Unbreaking sword. I have 5. And if I to grab 2 of these things, make swords. 2 regular stone swords should do. Come over here. Add Unbreaking onto each. Combine the 2. Makes Unbreaking 6. Now, the thing is, you can't have Indestructible and Unbreaking on the same thing. Oh, not that one. In here. So, when I get Indestructible, I have to take Unbreaking off. So the sword is almost fully repaired. Okay, I'm almost at the point where I can hold left click and it kills them instantly. Okay, I'm at the point where I can just hold left click and nothing happens. Because I kill them so easily and I have Unbreaking, it does little to no damage. And also, we're out of mana. But our mana regens so fast. Actually, let's do our last Fae site. So, Fae, and let's just sit here and fill up these attuned. I thought that little twinkling sound was the Fae, but it came from the mobs inside. Let's see, does he spawn if I kill? Doesn't seem like it. Okay, I just realized I got completely sidetracked and I forgot to show you the other ways of regenerating your mana. So, oops. It was, oh yeah, we got distracted by the staff. No. It is not equivalent displacement, but it's something you're supposed to put a thing above a chest. And it's supposed to use, like, damage, exchange or something. Durability exchange, there it is. So it's a diamond and 2 emeralds, no cloth on a chest. So if we were to grab ourselves a chest, just any old chest, and the thing is, I believe you actually can't put it down on top of a chest. So you actually have to put it down on top of a block first, and then you can put it down on top of a chest. So if I was to put like a double chest there, and if I grab my, wait, where's my dagger gone? Go back to here, let's grab my dagger, and put a thing down, there we go, and then I can break this. And I'm going to put 2 separate chests. Okay, it makes a double chest. I don't think actually that matters. Maybe it shares the same item on the inside. But, now, what was it? 2 emerald and a diamond. So, we need to grab some emeralds and a diamond. I need another diamond. There we go. So, emerald, and then a diamond. And do I have to activate these? I think they're already activated. So, let's grab that sword that we made. The unobtainium sword. I'm going to take the enchantment off. the capturing one at least. And then I'm going to add that capturing onto the Morgan sword because that'd be good to have. Oh god, that scared me. Now back over here. So if we were to put this in here, we can see we have a current durability of... there we go. Geez, 11,850. More or less. Put that in here. And it's not going down because our mana is technically full at the moment. And... is it because the chests are connected? Can they not be connected? Let me just do that. So that's in here. Durability going down? No. Let's see. So, do I actually have to write one down? Durability exchanged. 2 emerald and a diamond. When placed on the floor, this circle will convert the durability of items atop of it into mana. Alternatively, you can do it from a chest underneath it as well. It can restore a maximum of 10 mana per second. So say if I was to use up all my mana, and let's see, have we lost durability? Yes, we have. It used to be 11,849. It's now 11,837. So as I use mana, it pretty much just, yeah, it just gives us back mana for durability. Oh, my game froze. And we're back. So yeah, this sword is already on 140 damage, and these villagers just constantly keep running away. I probably need to add more stronger vector plates to stop this from happening. Okay. I have been killing villagers for a good while now, and it's only a short amount of time, but you can see my mana in the top left is 27,000. My sword does now over 1,000, nearly 200, now it does 1,200 damage, and I could just keep sitting here all day, just letting this thing just grind away villagers. And you might have noticed there's a lot of emeralds appearing in there. That's because I replaced the sharpness that I put on this thing with Outlaw 7, which gives me tons of emeralds. I think I only had roughly maybe like less than 10,000 emeralds, maybe even 6,000. I'm up to 28,000 emeralds now. And I may have increased the amount of... I just can't get over how many I have here. That's more than I've ever used. What are these things called again? I think they're the damage exchange or boundary of life drain. So the life drain ones, and I have so many of them set up that like my mana regens almost instantly. Like we're almost at 30,000 now. And because of how fast it almost regens, you can see I'm killing these villagers and it's barely tapping into my attuned diamonds. So that just goes to show how powerful this is. Like I definitely do use up my mana as I go. So I definitely need to come up with an even faster way of regenerating mana. And over here, our durability thing is going good. Like you can see we were at 11,800 down to 11,300. But I'm throwing in those extra random junk swords that we're getting. And I think it isn't using up these ones as fast because it's using this guy instead. Because I'm filling this chest up every like 2 minutes and the thing is emptied instantly. And for some reason this sword is just stuck here. It doesn't lose durability for some reason. So that's pretty much it for this episode. I'm sorry that I couldn't get a Fae to spawn. I don't know why. I went back and watched a video of like how they spawn and it literally said just use magic and they will spawn. I am using magic. Do you not see how many circles I have down? So I don't know. Like the only thing I can think of is just sitting here and just holding right click. Okay, that just fills it up instantly. Because I've been making more of these scrolls just to see, like, do using multiple scrolls help? I'm not entirely sure. So I think I'm at a point where I just have to sit here and just keep using my mana until I hear a jingle. And the minute I hear a jingle, capture it. Because I don't know when I'm ever going to see another one again. So I'm going to end it there. I hope you all enjoyed. And if you did, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you're new. I hope to see you all in the next episode. So without further ado, goodbye.